Uttaranchal, the newly formed state of northern India, has earned itself variant sobriquets, devoutedly referred to as Deva Bhumi, the celestial land or the land of gods. Home to many renowned saints and eminent sages, this blessed lap of Mother Nature has been nurturing the sacred four dhams, or the religious destinations of the Hindu religion. Before starting on this Himalayan odyssey, following the Hindu tradition, we offer prayers and take blessings of the local deities. The first being Tapkeshwar Mahadev. This centuries-old cave situated in the northwest of Dehradun is dedicated to Lord Shiva. Tapkeshwar means droplets of water dripping through the kesh or the jata of Mahadev, that is, the locks of Lord Shiva, and hence the name. Here the people pay tributes to the Lord by offering raw milk, water, flowers and fruits on the huge ancient Shivalingam, originally excavated from inside this cave. This is the Havan Kund for Yagnyas, performed by pujaris while chanting the sacred shlokas and hymns, thus renting the air pious. The gateway you see here in the west forms the main entrance to the Darbar Sahib. Opposite to this is a tree flag post, 85 to 105 feet high. It is on this post that the people tie red scarves or ribbons in the holy belief that their wishes come true. Talk about wishes and this journey, a journey whose grace and loveliness belonged in myth and legend, was a dream come true. On a maiden 190 kilometers journey starting from Dehradun, we zipped through the towns of Chamba and Tihiri, tiny scattered hamlets of Sianasu, Cham, Dharasu, finally reaching Uttarkashi. The luscious green paddy fields, treacherous mountain ranges with dense coniferous vegetation, the holy Ganges or Sursari, river of the gods. All these divine and marvelous creations of God welcome us for the auspicious Makar Sankranti, which marks the beginning of Magh Mela or fair in Uttarkashi. This is the night shot of the gorgeously lit up ground where the fair would commence from the 14th of January. And that is how the Kashi Vishwanath temple complex looked like originally. To commence the fair, Puja Archana of the Dolis, that is the god's carriage, to the Tal of Thol Damau, that is the beats of a traditional musical instrument, sets a hullabaloo to revel for 8 days. Oh, the untimely showers! The enthused spirits of the people were soaked and dampened. But not to worry. Still we decided to add more to our booty, and thus we headed towards NIM, Nehru Institute of Mountaineering. Established in 1965, this institute prides in imparting mountaineering training. Besides a sprawling campus, a souvenir house, well-equipped library, NIM also has an in-house museum. From state-of-the-art mountaineering equipments and valuable information and records, it has also preserved the ethnicity and traditions of the Garhwal region. We were greatly enthused by all that we saw here, and of course, last but not the least, NIM gave us the much needed message, care for nature. At last, Mother Nature blessed us with a clear weather. Within an hour, we were back to the Mela vicinity, where the devotees had started pouring in with dolis of the respective gods and goddesses placed on the shoulders. There enters the dolis of the regional deities, Gandhar Devta and Hari Maharaj. Accompanied by the respective Dhwaj or the flag and the Lord Shiva's Trishul or the trident, the dolis are attractively adorned with silver chhatra or the crowns, marigold flowers and Divya Vastra, meaning divine clothing. Walking down several kilometers barefooted from their native villages in the chilled weather, the devouts pay salutations to Lord Kashi Vishwanath, Ma Shakti and Bajrang before inaugurating the fair. And of course, not to forget the chilling holy dips in the freezing water of river Ganges during the Brahma Muhurat, that is, 4 in the morning. Once the doli has paid regards to Lord Kashi Vishwanath, it is then taken to the Ma Shakti temple. The huge Trishul or the trident that you see here is 26 feet in length above the ground with its depth unknown. The legend goes that the Trishul dropped from the sky during Devasur Sangram or the fight between the gods and the demons. This majestic and mysterious Trishul adds a tinge of excitement to the ambience, with devotees trying to shake the unshakable just with a touch of the index finger. During this entire procession, the dolis reverently bow down to pay tributes to these three lords. The belief being the dolis or the regional gods ask for blessings from Lord Kashi Vishwanath, Ma Shakti and Bajrangabali to shower good health, wealth and prosperity upon its people. Towards the end of the holy ritual, the doli proceeds towards the Bajrangabali or the Lord Hanuman temple, whereon they finally move to the Azad Maidan or the Mela premises. beats of the dhol and the festive fervor entices and welcomes the god and goddesses to take over the dolis and proceed with the festivity. The Varnavrat mountain lends a beautiful backdrop to the fair sight. Despite the continuous rain and chilling cold, the audience sits spellbound to catch a glimpse of the revered gods. The first doli to step in is the Hari Maharaj. The pujaris give a warm welcome to the gods and the devout by dabbing their foreheads with roli or the red color, doing the aarti and adorning them with garlands and scarves while pronouncing the Vedic mantras. Once the rituals are performed, the Hari Maharaj's Doli moves to the ground for formally inaugurating the Magh Mela 2002. And that is the banner proclaiming the warm inauguration of Magh Mela. Enticed by the beats of Dhol Damau and the tune of Mashak Been and Ranasingha, the Dolis join the men performing Thadiya, a form of folk dance, thus proclaiming the beginning of the cultural program. The first in the series of the cultural program is the Vandana or the welcome dance performed by young girls to the tune of Satyam Shivam Sundaram, rendering the message, truth is God and God is beautiful. The tiny tots present a vibrating and energetic folk dance. has been rightly said, technology spares no one, and this play robo proves the same. This is a traditional Himachali topi or the cap. Uttarkashi, earlier known as Barahat, meaning a huge fair. This place was a center for barter of goods between India, China and Tibet. But with the changing times, development in technology has spread its wings, and this fair has improvised from a goods fair to a vibrant, festive, cultural and entertaining affair. From the Chinese to the traditional dishes, all were being served. From the beads to the traditional jewelry, and of course the technology again. An enthralling presentation of 36 tals on the Dhol Sagar by Sri Uttam Das made the audience swing to the beats. In his endeavour to rejuvenate this extinguishing traditional musical art form of Garhwal, Mr. Das not only performed but also enlightened the audience about this musical art form and the exquisite features of this Vadya Yantra. A proud recipient of the President's honour, Mr. Das urged the people to promote this and many other rare and dying arts of the Garhwal region. The girls wearing the traditional regional costume and necklace Timanya, along with the main partners, performed the traditional holy prayer which marked the end of a fun-filled second day of Magh Mela. But the celebrations do not end here. There is more to be explored and cherished in the land of Himalayas, where not only the mighty rivers like Alaknanda, Bhagirathi and Bhilangana flow into a sangam or a confluence, but the beauteous and mystic flora and fauna, the rich culture, colorful traditions and festivals, fun and excitement, warm and welcoming inhabitants all combine to offer a plethora of unexplored treasures, making Uttarakhand the apt abode for one and all.